Well, even with all the buildings along the Las Vegas Strip and all the action here, this is one of the city's biggest attractions. Allegiant Stadium opened back in 2020. Today, Week 12 of the NFL season is upon us, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
The final playoff push is upon us. It's Week 12 of the NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports.
And it's a pretty good return here as they get this up to the 29.
At their own 29-yard line.
Now a run. Here's the first-round pick from April's draft.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
Call it no gain on the game's first play. And it's second down now.
At the 29-yard line.
Once again, it's Genty.
And he'll work this one up to about the 48.
9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be third and less than a yard. Well, this defense for the Browns, they were very solid last week in the victory over Baltimore.
And the way they did it was by getting after the quarterback. Sacked him 7 times in that game. Came from all angles, created a lot of illusions, and especially just beat them man for man. That's the kind of defense that really frustrates an opponent.
They'll try to run forward, Genty. Well, he's not going to get there. That won't even be close. It was blown up in the backfield. Tough sledding. They lose a yard there on third. On fourth down, A.J. Cole comes on to punt.
Formation for the Raiders.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. Looking to put a drive together.
Bronco 80. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Out of the gun here, Sanders. That's complete to Jalen Hyatt. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down. That's his first catch of the game and an impressive one against multiple defenders.
And how about that start? Really aggressive. Yeah, there was double coverage out there, but that didn't stop them at all. They went right at it and defeated it on that play.
And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. Big Kenny Clark that time pushing upfield to make the tackle for loss. They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
Ready? 60 Eagles. 40, 70. Motion. 19 tight. 19 tight.
And they'll bring Judy in motion right. To throw is Sanders. And that is taken in by Njoku. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. A gain of 32 that time. So here's a 1st and 10 now in Raider territory, right at the 40.
60 Eagles. 60. Ready.
To the left side, he finds Bond. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Back-to-back plays of right around 30 yards, and the field position has totally been flipped.
It's not a surprise when you read scouting reports and watch tape because you know he's a heck of a player. But he is so difficult to get down in the open field. They just want to get him the ball and let him do his thing.
Here we go. Here we go. 19-18.
Sanders.
And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. A great effort there. His 14th touchdown now on the year.
And the Browns are on the board first here in Vegas.
One of the keys to their long winning streak has been scoring first. An ideal drive right there, getting the first 6 points of the ball game.
Do you go back to our meeting with the offensive coordinator? Remember what he told us?
Absolutely.
With some teams, I script to probe in the early part of the game. Other teams, I script to attack. They've been in attack mode for these ball games and continue that in this one.
And able to get this out to the 25.
Now it looks like we've got a Raider here, slow to get up.
We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. And they are back to 500 on the year, got the win last weekend, and it's one that kept their playoff hopes alive.
And if you do have those hopes, 500 is not where you want to be at this point of the year. Now, we know they've battled through some rough patches this season, so it now comes down to how they're going to finish. Not out of it, can't afford any more missteps, though.
Ball at the 24 and a 2nd and 11.
Hey, here we go. Hey. 300%.
Now Smith. And he's got his man in stride, complete. A minimal gain as we tick down inside of a minute remaining in the opening quarter.
It's a gain of 3.
Look at this Browns defense.
There are 32 teams in the NFL, and they're just better than 50% of them at defending the pass, number 16 in the league.
So I'm prepping for this game. I kept asking myself the question, what's keeping this group from being top 10 in the league against the pass?
And
Too many mistakes, especially little mistakes. And those add up into big mistakes. Big mistakes add up into points against you.
So that last penalty making this 3rd down much more manageable. 3rd down, 4 yards to go. Throwing now is Gino. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That looks like it's going to be 2 empty possessions now to start this football game. I think they're going to have to sit down and talk about what worked for them last week in their win. Sometimes you over-game plan, overthink things. Get back to what works.
Cole now on to punt, and he sends this one away. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
20-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Jenkins.
He had to fight that time. Ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. The start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Browns in control of the football as they're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Throwing, Sanders. This short pass into the hands of Njoku. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
And that's a more than acceptable read right there because it's zone coverage, so timing is everything. This time he waits for his man to come open, puts it right on him, and they pick up a first down.
Cougar 19. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Now Sanders. That one finds Hyatt. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
16 more yards.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Browns first down.
Here's Sanders. Open man is Bond. He's got him.
Sanders pass.
They'll give him 8 that time. And it'll be second and a couple.
Brings up second and 2 at the Raiders' 46-yard line.
Cougar 19.
That's taken in by Bond.
Sanders pass.
So nothing doing there. And that's going to bring up 3rd and 2.
All right, partner, I wasn't good enough to get this done, but I played with plenty of guys who did. When they spotted wide receiver screen and they got to the football fast and blew the whole thing up, the same result as we just saw usually happened. No gain.
They'll try and run here with Judkins. And a pretty good burst right there as he'll take this down to the 33. 2 minutes gone by, second quarter.
That's another Browns first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down, right back to Judkins. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down at the 31.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
From the 31, here's a 2nd and 8. Sanders to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
A quick throw there is incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up, not that time. So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
77 Pirates. 7 Pirates.
They'll go. Here's Sanders. Complete right side to Hyatt. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. The Browns unable to move the chains on 4th down. And this 10-play drive winds up yielding nothing. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. We'll see if they can do better here on this drive. And rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Martin Emerson. And the Browns are going to have great field position here as this is returned. Shy of midfield.
Got it. Ready?
For the Browns, good starting field position as they have it 1st and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. To throw now. Here's Sanders. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Cowboy 80. Ready, ready.
On first down, here's Judkins.
We'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Second down and 4.
Ready.
They'll stay on the ground with Judkins.
And he stopped immediately there.
Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here, 3rd and 5.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Let's go now. 19 Charger, 19, 60 Maverick, 6. Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, Sanders. And he's going to be taken down here. A sack back at the 32.
And it's 4th down.
So now the Browns will turn it over to their field goal unit here. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit here. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. So that, Charles, a season long, and since he's a rookie, I guess we can go ahead and call that a career long as well.
I love how you put that together because, you know, that's where everyone at home was saying, okay, has to be career, right, since he's a rookie. Well done by you, but I definitely like what I've seen from him so far this year. Very distinguished college career. He's looking right at home here in the NFL.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And with a little under a minute remaining, they may try to put something together here just to try to cut into that deficit.
And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down.
He's tackled.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd.
Defense is always talked about earning the right to rush the passer on 3rd down. And you know what offenses want? Win first down so they can set things up for themselves better.
And that wasn't helpful there. Not a big impact on first down. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
They've given him some different looks here defensively in the early going. He's only hit 2 of his first 5 passes. With a big 3rd down coming up, he's hoping he's got a play dialed up that can take advantage of whatever the defense throws at him.
And he's going to get this to the 31, but that is still well short of what he needed. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And this is away. It's a high kick, and he got all of it. Yeah, he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Already enjoying a 2-score lead here late in the second quarter. Not a ton of time left. We'll see if they can work this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 to add on even more to their lead. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Come on. Ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Sanders. And that is incomplete, stopping the clock with 5 seconds to go.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
Sanders now. A final shot before break. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. Inside the 10. And he will step out of bounds all the way down at the 5-yard line.
Daniel Carlson to kick off for Las Vegas.
10-0 is our score as we get started again on EA Sports. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
At their own 27-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half?
I think getting the running game going a little bit more, because I thought in the first half they didn't get it moving the way that they would like. They had success throwing it, but I think these first couple of drives, they'll want to get those running backs going and give them more opportunities, and I will guarantee you that those guys were lobbying for them in the locker room at halftime.
Back to throw now on first down. Over the middle, he's got Bond. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. He continues to deliver a first down here. He had 4 catches in the first half, and this one number 5.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. This duo locked in, 14 yards there, and a first down.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going, a little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Judkins going to run it out of the gun. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they can actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Second and 6. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And he is out of bounds, looks like right at the 15. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And 3rd and 1 now. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Cowboy 80. Cougar 19.
On 3rd down, here's Judkins. And he'll have the first down, getting this one to the 14-yard line.
It's a gain of a yard.
I'd say they've got to find a way to get him going. He's such a big part of their offense. I wonder if they might throw it a little and come back to the run.
Anything, because you're right, he's pretty much been completely neutralized. Once again, Judkins. And strong running there as he's inside the 10 and down the 8-yard line. Ball on the 8, it's 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Was that a design pass, or what was that?
It was built into the play call. He had the opportunity to either hand it inside, keep it himself to run it, or do what he just did. Throw that pass inside, hitting a receiver on the run.
Here we go, here we go.
Judkins going to be hit and met at the line of scrimmage. They get him down at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
No gain on the play.
And now defensively, you have to look at this like the game's on the line. It's just the third quarter, but another touchdown given up here could really spell an end to their chances. So they need to toughen up and keep them out of the end zone.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Back. 70.
Operating from the gun, Sanders. This is caught. They get only a yard there. Now it's 3rd and goal.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense, because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Quinshon Judkins with his 6th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Browns take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Raiders nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. The drive will begin with a run by Genty. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. Now Gino. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
And there's another stop. One of the league's best defenses is certainly bringing it again this week.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Smith now to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Raiders' first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football, and right now I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Tuesday. 13X.
To the air again, Smith. And he rifles one incomplete.
Well, partner, they certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Smith. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Harris. And they're going to have another first down as he's going to be tackled at the Browns' 41-yard line. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. It's Raider football here, but they're on the short side of the scoreboard right now as we begin the 4th. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 41. Gino going to hand it to Genty. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they've stopped him cold. That, to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. And a great return as he gets this all the way down close to the 30-yard line. That's now his 2nd interception and as many weeks from his linebacker position.
And think about all the different techniques he has to employ in a passing situation. Is he spot dropping because it's zone? Is he picking up man-to-man? Is he having to run with a running back or a tight end? In any event, great eyes, head on a swivel, and excellent hands.
Yeah, versatility and showing those hands. Well, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws, Has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Ready.
An inside run with Jenkins. And they will rally and stop him short of the first down. They get him to the ground at the 26.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry. And they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
Packers 60. Warriors 70.
They'll indeed go for it. It's Sanders. That is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Jalen Hyatt, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Browns add on to their lead, and they are also closing in on a 5th straight victory. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is now 24.
Raiders nothing.
The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And able to break this out all the way to the 38-yard line. Great return.
38-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. I hate to say it, but at this point, I don't really know that they're playing to win with this deficit in the fourth quarter. And they're just trying to erase that zero on the scoreboard chart. And now the rookie's free. And oh, so close as he takes it all the way to the 2-yard line. 72 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. He had been held in check. Now he breaks that big run. Shows the explosiveness we all knew was there.
All right, tell the truth now. You knew it was just a matter of time, didn't you? We've seen this so many times from him. Hold him down, and then breaks out.
After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. Genty trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. Only a yard on the pickup there. 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
2nd and goal from the 1. They'll try to punch it in with Genty. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, -2 yards, brings up 3rd down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
How about this Browns defense they've held so far? This is now 3rd and goal. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Browns defense has a touchdown. But not only is his defense pitching a shutout, now they're contributing points themselves. I mean, they have really put together what's almost been a perfect effort here in this one.
I love how you express that. They've absolutely exceeded expectations in this one, and even better than their play. It's been their effort. Even with the win in their back pocket already, every one of those guys is still out there fighting like it's a tie game.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6, and now the kick is away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And let's face it, this drive is not going to have any bearing on this game, but it's kind of important for one reason, isn't it?
It certainly is. You got to get points. And, okay, all right, I'm being facetious here. But you get points, you feel a little bit better about yourself as you move on to the next one.
Second and 10.
This run defense has been pretty stout all game long. Now you're here in the fourth quarter. Should rely more on the passing attack?
I don't think you have any choice, and I don't think you have to dress it up at all either. Throughout the first 3 quarters, you're still trying to convince the defense that you may run the football. That's out the window right now. Protect, let your quarterback operate, and try and find some targets in the open field downfield.
A third down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. And that one covered beautifully. The defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. Here's A.J. Cole now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Fielded at about the 28. A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And the Browns will take over first and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. They'll try to run some time here with a first and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory.
First down. A gain of 14.
That one looks like he'll throw here.
First down.
This short pass into the hands of Njoku. 2 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be second down.
Brings up second and 8 at the 45-yard line.
70 Lions.
From the gun, it's Shador. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play that time for Cleveland. And even 40 yards. Well, they probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. A give. Here's Judkins. And he'll get him a bit closer as he's down to the 2-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. From the 2 now, second and goal.
Smash, smash.
Trying to hammer it in with Jenkins. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Third and goal as they look to pour some more salt in the wound.
Ready? Cougar 19. Cougar 19. Switch. 70 Lions. Ready,
To throw is Sanders. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. No going for 2. They'll kick the point after. Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The Browns kicking team out there now as they'll send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return.
31-yard line.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. It's been a tough go for them. It's still without any points here in the fourth quarter. And a big deficit, Charles. But they moved the football on some drives. They just haven't had any points.
Yeah, I know in their minds they're thinking the game plan has actually been working. We just haven't scored points. Well, isn't that the bottom line, partner? To put points on the board? So if you're moving it and you're not scoring, is it really working? Right now, they've got nothing left to lose. They might as well go for broke.
And this one is incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the...
And his pass is intercepted for the fourth time today. And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Well, they've got the huge lead. Now they have another interception on the defensive side. Seems like everything they touch in this one, Charles, turns to gold.
And they have to be awfully happy right there to get what appears to be one more for the road. It helps seal away one of their best efforts of the season.
Okay, break. 19 tight, 19 tight. Back. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, it's Sanders.
And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over.
For the winning team here, Charles, that's about as big and clean of a win as you could hope for in the National Football League. No turnovers. Meanwhile, you forced turnovers. You didn't allow any points, and you put up a bunch of points. What an effort.